$1,000 account to $5,000 account, and then you find yourself blowing that whole $1,000. What is up, y'all? It's your boy Mad Trades, and today we're going to be talking about the 5 things that I wish I knew when I first started trading forex. First things first is knowing that every day is not a trading day. Sometimes the best trading day is the days that you don't take trades because you don't see your setup. I think a lot of times as beginners, you think that you have to trade every day in order to be considered a day trader, and that's just not the case. Sometimes the market isn't going to be moving the way you want it to move, or you're not going to see your setup happening. So the best thing that you can do is just sitting on your capital and not trading. And not trading is also a win in itself. Number 2, scaling accounts slower. Slow and steady wins the race is a saying that has been around for a while. How many times have you just wanted to try to flip a $1,000 account to $5,000 account, and then you find yourself blowing that whole $1,000? I've been there. Like, I've blown $1,000 before because I wanted to flip that $1,000 into $10,000, and first off, my skill level wasn't even at that level yet to even do something like that. Yeah, slow and steady wins the race. Don't try to scale your account up too fast, otherwise you're gonna end up blowing your account. Number 3, this is not a get rich quick scheme. Trading is gonna take time for you to learn the skill and for you to get comfortable on the charts. I came into this game thinking I was gonna be a millionaire a year later, and that's not the case. You still gotta build up your skill set, and you still have to get your mind right to seeing. You have to even get your mind right to seeing numbers to even scale up to that large amount of capital. Like, if you're a beginner, you're not going to be used to seeing drawdown of $3,000. Heck, you might not even be comfortable seeing $200 drawdown if you're a beginner. So you have to just be mindful. Not a get rich quick scheme. It's going to take a lot of time, discipline, it through your head that it's not a get rich quick scheme. Then you'll be all right. Number 4, this is a big one. Nobody wins 100% of their trades. If anybody tells you they win 100% of their trades, just know they're lying. Losing is part of the game. Everybody loses. The best traders in the world lose. But the thing that you can do to stay on top is making sure that your win rate is high, or that your risk to reward is high enough. If you are in the market, let's say you're catching a minimum of 1 to 2s, 1 to 3s, your win rate can be anywhere between 30 to 40%. And you do the math on that. Like, you should be able to win at least 30 to 40% of your trades. Anything lower than that, then you probably need to fix your strategy. But remember, nobody wins 100% of their trades, especially if you're a beginner. I was the same way when I was like, man, I would take a loss and I would be so hurt about it. And I just thought that everybody won 100% of the trade. I thought if I was losing, that I wasn't a good trader. But sometimes, even if you're set up that you're trading and you take it and you lose, be okay with it. You took your setup. You know you usually went on this setup, and the market just wasn't flowing the way it should have been flowing for you on your particular setup. Number 5 is stay in your lane. Stop comparing yourself to these IG people who are driving Lamborghinis or flashing hundreds and thousands of dollars in your face. You will get to that level one day, and even me, like, I don't have a Lamborghini yet, but I'm not gonna compare myself to somebody who's driving a Lamborghini. Like, nah, I know where I'm at, I know where I'm gonna be at in the future, and that's okay with me. Stay in your lane. You're you. Don't be in nobody else's lane. You're you. You know your skill set, you know the time that you're putting in, and you know, hey, I wanna get to here by maybe a certain amount of time. I don't like putting time limits on things, but you're you. Stay in your lane. Don't compare yourself to anybody else. The minute you start comparing yourself to anybody else, you're gonna mess up. You're gonna be like, man, I'm not doing enough. But really, in reality, you're doing enough. Those people had their struggles already in this game at the beginning. They're just now bearing the fruits of their labor. So don't compare yourself to anybody. Stay in your lane. Okay, those are my 5 tips of things that I wish I would have knew when I got started trading. Anyway, it's your boy Mad Trades, signing out. Peace.